Hello everyone, I'm Leon Thomas Lewick. Here's your political news roundup for Monday, June 20th. Wal-Mart management is breathing sighs of relief today. That's because the Supreme Court threw out the biggest sex discrimination case in history facing the retail giant. A group of women filed a class action suit claiming Wal-Mart's policies favored men over women in the hiring and promotion process. The High Court found that while hiring and promotion at some stores might have been in violation, there was no company-wide policy that was discriminatory. The case has been in the courts for nearly 10 years and could have cost Wal-Mart billions of dollars. The Supreme Court also dealt a setback to states that want tougher pollution standards than the ones being set by the federal government. The court blocked a suit by a group of states and conservation groups that wants lower greenhouse gas emissions from power plants. The Environmental Protection Agency is due out with new standards for emissions next year. The plaintiffs wanted tougher standards, and they wanted them sooner. The Supreme Court said the rules were under federal jurisdiction, but added that once the new rules are issued, the plaintiffs are free to challenge them in court. Overseas finance ministers from Europe say Greece will not get the next part of its bailout package until it approves new austerity measures. The finance ministers gave Greece until early July to come up with new budget cuts. If the cuts are approved, Greece gets the next payout of 12 billion euros to help pay off its debts. Greek Prime Minister George Papandreou has scheduled a confidence vote for him and his budget cut proposals for Tuesday. And more promises of reform today from Syrian President Bashar Assad, but no hint that he'd leave office. He said new constitutional reforms are coming and parliamentary elections will be scheduled for August. It's the third time in recent weeks Assad spoke publicly in hopes of calming the street protests that have been calling for his departure. Protesters were back on the streets within minutes of Assad's speech. In that speech, he also blamed the civil unrest on saboteurs and outsiders plotting to change Syrian policies. Assad also said he regretted that his use of force against protesters has led to deaths, but he said Syria would come through the crisis as a stronger nation. That's your political roundup for Monday, June 20th. I'm Leon Thomas Lewick. Stay logged on to rttnews.com for more on these and other political and financial news stories throughout the day.